Not now, man.
He tries again, nothing. The front door opens. Layla steps out with an oversized hoodie, annoyed already, barefoot, her energy sharp, cutting through the silence.
Seriously? Again?
Yeah, my gear's stuck. Same issue as last time.
You said you were getting that handled. Remember when I had to use my insurance to tow you out of Taco Bros drive-through? You were blocking traffic for half an hour.
I know. I just been stretched, man. I've got a lot going on.
You always do, but at some point a lot just sounds like excuses. You let Kaysen take 60% of your clients drive off in a brand new Benz, and you're out here begging your transmission to cooperate.
It's temporary.
So is patient, Samaj. Leave the car, but you can't stay here. I already took my sleep meds. I'm out for the night. So my mom's gonna have to drive you.
Yeah, okay. And sorry again for the trouble.
You want to build an empire? Start with an oil change.
What got you into training?
Football. I played in college, studied kinesiology, minored in music.
Really? I used to sing with my husband. Small time gigs, local spots. Oh my, I miss that.
You still sing?
Only in the shower. And sometimes to remind myself I'm still alive.
That's deep.
Life's been deep, then lighter. Anyway, I've been thinking about stopping by your gym. Just haven't found the motivation. I want to lose some weight before I get this mommy makeover surgery.
Surgery? Wait, Diane, you don't need all that. I thought you were already, worked out, to be honest.
Well, I do sometimes, but I haven't been quite consistent. Life's been lifing.
Don't even think about that surgery. Promise me, you don't need it. I'll help you get wherever you're trying to go. It says, we'll take our time, lock in. Just don't put yourself through all that.
He reaches in his wallet, pulls out a business card, and hands it over to her.
Here, that's me. You come in whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
She looks out the windshield.
I'll probably catch a ride with him. I live pretty close.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, have a great rest of your evening.
You too, ma'am.
You can call me Diane.
He's lucky I don't put these hands on him for having her move in before marriage. But I'll let it slide. He lives in a one-bedroom shack, and she's used to being taken care of by a real man. So I know it won't last.
Well, it's a new age thing. I mean, they want to cohabitate first. You kind of know who you're dealing with beforehand, I guess.
What the hell that's supposed to mean?
10:25, Samaj, Layla's apartment day. Is Kaysen gonna let me keep this full amount?
No, he's taking 60%, right?
Yeah.
You still haven't negotiated?
Scene 26, International, Diane's living room, night.
When we first got together,
You bought two kids I took care of.
and that didn't give you the right to step out on me. You could have brought your kids to live with us instead of paying their mom's rent. I still stood by your side even when you did me wrong.
Enter James. Samaj and Layla's apartment day.
The 60% is going towards the new gym. They're going to partner. I own 60% of the business.
When?
Look, I got to sacrifice. I'm building this for us, for our future.
But it's only you. You train everybody. You train the new girl, and he just got a new car while you're still driving that piece of junk.
Scene 28, Diane's living room.
Man, me being on the road, that's how I pay for your lifestyle. Your trainer. You think one woman can satisfy me? Man, at least I told you straight.
I'm just waiting for you to be honest about those company trips. I saw your invoice. A presidential suite? When's the last time we went anywhere?
1929. Samaj and Layla's apartment, day.
Babe, just trust the process.
I do, but I'm not going to struggle forever. I want to be a stay-at-home wife, not an apartment wife. And the dishes still aren't done.
Samaj takes it in, quiet, shoulders heavy. Scene 30, living room, Diane's. Diane is sitting on the edge of the couch, wringing her hands, hesitant.
I wanted to ask you something.
What now?
Would it be okay if my dad stayed here for a few days? I mean, he's been sick lately, coughing nonstop. It's getting worse, and
So, you want to turn our home into a nursing home now?
he doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Sure, bring him. Let's completely change our lives for your father. Why not? I love unexpected chaos. Keeps me young.
He sips, watching her like it was her idea to inconvenience him.
Never mind.
You know what? I said yes, didn't I?
Yeah, that's the part that says no. Can you just be honest about your golfing trips?
Scene 31, Samaj and Layla's apartment, day. Samaj doesn't say anything, just stands there, tired, grinding his teeth, unseen. Scene 32, living room. Diane's husband sits back, irritated.
Ah, man, get out of my business.
Diane opens her mouth and closes it, calm, composed.
You know what? Why don't you go in there and put on that outfit that I like? And make me an old fashioned while you at it.
Diane stares, then turns on her heel, walks out without a word.
Mm.
No. I'm old and I'm tired.
No, no, you're not. Your body, your spirit. If I'd gone too high, if I'd gone to high school with you, I guarantee all eyes were on you.
She laughed, surprised, bashful.
Um, okay, you think so?
I could tell. You used to be a cheerleader.
How?
In this tiny ass apartment counting coins while you chase dreams and now rent's coming from your emergency stash.
I have the rent.
This is not what I signed up for. These aren't conversations I should be having with my man. A real man has his stuff together.
Samaj takes a deep breath. His voice stays calm, but there's a storm behind his eyes.
I just need your support, Layla. That's it.
I'm tired, Samaj. Tired of waiting on one more pitch, one more plan, just a little more time. Tired of being the woman behind the man that never arrives.
He steps forward now, heart first.
I wake up every day thinking about how to build something for us, not just for me, but for our future. I want to give you peace, Layla. I want family, kids, legacy, generational wealth, not just money, but freedom. And that takes sacrifice. And I'm doing everything I can to become the man you deserve.
A beat, Layla doesn't move.
There it is. Your dream speech again.
Not just a speech, it's real.
You think saying the right words makes it better? We don't have time for your feelings, Samaj. This is real life.
It's real to me.
You want to know your problem?
She steps in close, hits his chest, then again. Not hard, just enough to sting.
You've got no backbone. I talk to you reckless and you just take it. You don't challenge me. You don't lead. You want to be a man, then be one.
Appalled, Samaj doesn't move, doesn't raise his voice.
I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to love you. And that's what strength looks like to me.
You're not the one for me.
A long silence then.
Fine.
That's all you've got to say.
Yeah, fine.
So we're over.
Yeah.
She turns, grabs her bag, packs fast, chaos emotion, but Samaj does not stop her.
Jackie's got 4 dudes paying her rent, her car, her bags, and I'm here struggling with a man who can't even lead. Goodbye, Samaj.
I mean, when you're alone, when the house is quiet, when the kids are asleep and the lights are off, when it's just you and the ceiling and the silence. Do you feel me?
How do you want me to react? You're my daughter's ex and I'm married.
A pregnancy test. She waits, one heartbeat, then another, two lines. She collapses, cold tile floor, a guttural cry escaping, a knock on the door.
Hey, you good in there? All that noise. What? You eat that chili again?
She wipes tears, voice cracking.
I'll be out in a minute.
She grabs her purse, slips on shoes, and brushes past him.
Where the hell you going?
I need air.
The door slams. He stands there confused, annoyed. Then his eyes catch the drawer. He sees a positive pregnancy test. He steps forward, reaches beneath a pile of socks, pulls out a pistol.
It's dirty.
Exterior city street. Diane grips the steering wheel tightly. Her breath comes sharp, trembling with effort. Every mile feels like a fracture of her soul.
He deserves to know. I can't carry this alone.
Streetlights cast shifting shadows on her face, her hair loose, cheeks wet from tears. One hand rests protectively on her stomach. The other guides the wheel. She doesn't realize she's being followed. A car several vehicles behind her silently focused. The driver's face is intense, unbearable. Exterior street corner, night. Diane's car suddenly turns the corner sharply, brakes hard, right in front of Samaj. Door flips open. Diane steps out, pale, eyes wide, hands shaking.
I'm pregnant.
Time freezes.
You serious?
I didn't know where else to go.
Samaj opens up his arm. Diane collapses into him, trembling. He kisses her forehead slightly.
It's okay. You're not alone. We'll figure it out.
A voice cuts through, behind, sharp, urgent.
Hey, Samaj!
Samaj turns, too late, a flash, crack like the thunder, hitting the bone. The bullet misses Samaj, but hits Diane. She screams, piercing raw. The sound hangs in the air. Her body goes limp, folding against Samaj.
Diane, no! No! Please, stay with me.
Blood soaks through the dress, staining his shirt. In the street, he holds her like it's the light fading away. Behind her, the shooter, William, frozen, gun still smoking. Samaj braces for another shot, expecting it to be next. The shooter looks between them and the gun, his voice breaking.
I didn't mean to.
Before Samaj can react, the man turns the gun on himself. Pow! The second shot echoes louder. He collapses. Samaj is left holding the silence, the blood, the weight. Exterior city street. Diane lies dying in Samaj's arms. Her eyes meet his, wild, wet, desperate to stay. She tries to speak, a gasp, no words. Her trembling hand reaches up, touches Samaj's cheek. Into Samaj's memory, night. His mind replays the look, her laugh, her at the grocery store, her cheering at the beach, her boxing, the shape of her body in the moonlight, the way she looked at him. Samaj voiceover. Samaj voiceover. Is he on?
Yes,
There he goes. Yep.
I have to hold on to that look. The one that said, don't forget me. The one that said, I won't let you.
Samaj stands alone, the first light creeping in. Samaj voiceover.
Maybe some love stories aren't chapters, not marriages, but collisions. Brief, violent, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she came into my life not to stay, but to wake me up, to show me what love could look like. And maybe, just maybe, we'll meet again in the next lifetime.
He looks up at the rising sun, a mix of pain and hope. This is when the end credits. This is when the next lifetime, boom. They think the movie's over, right? It's next lifetime, boom. And then post scene. Exterior quiet street. Night. Samaj's car is pulled over on the side. The distance world of the sirens fades as red and blue police lights flash behind him. He lowers the window. A female cop approaches, her posture authoritative, but there is something strangely familiar about her.
You didn't use your blinker. License and registration.
Samaj squints, eyes narrowing. Her face it hits him familiar.
You look, you, you look familiar.
Can I get through one shift without hearing that? Very original. I'm going to ask you again. License and registration, please.
Samaj fumbles, suddenly awkward.
Yes, ma'am.
He hands it over. The cop glances at him, and her face is softening just slightly. A knowing smirk creeps in.
You look like you could use some color in your life. You can call me Lala.
She turns back toward her patrol car. Samaj watches her stunned, mouth slightly open. His eyes lingered as if they've seen, like he's seen a ghost or a miracle. Hope flickers on his face, barely there, but unmistakable. Next lifetime.